Hey guys, welcome back to Modern Golf. Today we're taking kind of not a sneak peek because it was just released the other day, but a quick peek of the new G4 Gallivan2rs or 2Rs or Tours or anyway, whatever it's called. Let's take a look at G4's latest shoes. First of all, the presentation in the box, like only G4 does. Love it. Love the open and close is a magnet. I mean, it's just super good. I love what G4 is doing. They give you a little bit of information about the shoes in case you're unfamiliar with how to wear shoes. We'll break this down very quickly. The ones I got and I wore a couple times already is this colorway, which is they tell me is a limited edition. The light blue and kind of royal blue and a little bit of navy camo sold. Let's first talk about how they fit. So I am a 9.5 in Nike athletic shoes. I'm also a 9.5 in G4. I am a 9 in FootJoy Traditions. I'm a 9.5 in Painter. I was trying to think what other shoes I've been wearing a lot. So anyway, these fit. If you're familiar with G4, they run true to size. What I will say, if you have a narrow foot, you'll be good. If you have a wide foot, you probably have to wait until the wide version comes out. I wore these yesterday with a thicker sock, and they were very tight. It did break in a little bit. I put them today on with my golf socks. They were fine, but again, I broke them in for an hour playing indoor yesterday. Great fitting shoe. If you have not worn G4s before, they all feel really good. This to me is very FootJoy Tradition-esque, where very soft cushion TPU sole. You can tell it's almost the density foam that a lot of brands have gone to. Great shoe, great comfort in a shoe. The only issue I have with that type of shoe is it will break down over time. A year or two, depending on your rounds, this shoe will not last you forever. So aesthetically, I will say let's get into, this is a white, and you can't see, I'll take pictures of it. Hopefully it shows up. There's a little variated kind of lines running through here that adds a neat little thing that I didn't expect when I ordered these, and when I got them I was pleasantly surprised. Very cool looking shoe. I like the G4 line. I've always liked the G4 line. To me it's kind of that preppy line of clothing meets modern, which I love. Someone in my 40s, I can wear their stuff to work and also to golf. Obviously the shoes I can't, but they're clothing wise. There are a couple things I don't like. I'll get into things I like first. So I like the material. I like the branding of the G4 and the 2R here. I like their information here, probably their world headquarters. I like what they've done here. I like the fit of these. For me, this is a great shoe because I have a narrow to narrow-ish foot, so these things fit me like a dream. Really good. Let's get into, I wouldn't say the negatives or things I don't like. First, this material on the inside here is a cloth fabric where if you play in mud or rain or beginning or end of the year and something, dirt gets in there, it's much harder to keep clean. I wish they would have done a light blue piping or something that would have done something a little differently, but their footbed is the same as it's always been. It's that kind of massaging footbed that you can buy replacements for the insole. I like that one a lot. I think they've done a nice job with it. They do come with two different color laces. I kept the white ones in there because I don't really want blue laces in these yet. Maybe in the summer I'll get wild and crazy. Let's talk about the $1 million, I guess, question here is how do soft spike work and how do these work? Well, I've played 2 rounds of indoor golf. They've been fine. Long term, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan, and I've been very honest with that throughout this. I'm not a huge fan of soft spikes. 2 reasons. One is I don't feel they dig in like a lot of spikes do. And the other thing is when they wear out, and if you walk on cart paths or just through time, these wear out, then the shoes become null and void. So as investment side of things, not that you're buying shoes for investment, I don't love soft spikes because they go bad pretty quickly, pretty rapidly, and then your shoes are just temporary. I mean, I've got FootJoy shoes in the other room that have been replaceable spikes that I can do. Even my Painter shoes from last year, I can replace the spikes, and they can last you for year after year after year. So not trying to talk bad about the G4 side of things, but that's the one thing I don't like. But I thought the traction was good. I love what G4 does with the aesthetics of all this stuff. I mean, they're so good Their designers and their team does a really good job. I found the shoe super flexible, super comfortable. Again, it reminds me of the original Gallivan2r, and now it's kind of the newer version, a little more techie version, which I'm here for. But it does remind me a little bit of the FootJoy tradition, comfort-wise. And if you haven't worn the FootJoy traditions, I think pound for pound, and we talked about last year, they may be the best shoe in golf, especially for the $139 price point. I think they're a really, really good shoe. They now have replaceable spikes. Would have liked to see G4 do that. The only thing we can't really talk about today is longevity because we haven't worn these long. So, but the end of the summer or sometime in early fall, we'll kind of come back and say, do we like them, do we not like them, and how is this worn? But just want to kind of do a quick sneak peek of what we thought of the G4 Gallivan2r. Tours. I don't know how they're pronouncing it, but really like them. Solid shoe, really good price point, $179.95 or $99 on their website. They also do, if you're new, 10% off, so it gets them to like $162. $160, it's a phenomenal shoe. If you can get these for any discount more than that, 20% off, let's say you're in the $140, $150 range, really good shoe. Really impressed, and it doesn't shock me what G4 does. I had to buy these. These are not sent to me, so these are not sponsored by anybody, but really like what G4 does. It shouldn't shock anybody, but really good shoe. Again, that's it for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed a little more about the G4 Gallivan2rs. And like I said, we'll report back as we go throughout the year with a bunch of other shoes and really how these have done. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Oh, if you're new here, please do us a favor and hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. We will see you guys next time. See you guys.